Hey, how's it going, everyone? All right, today we're going to do something a little different. I've got myself a Bandai Namco plastic Gundam model here. This one just looks cool. Just look at the pictures, looking at the pictures. This is definitely one that caught my eye, and I kind of wanted to go ahead and put together another one of these. Um, I had planned on making a video. I have assembled one of these already, just to kind of get an idea of what to expect for these plastic models, these Bandai kits. And I love them. There's not a whole lot of painting or additional work to be done. No glue required for these models. They articulate quite a lot on these model kits. You know, everything is movable, just like a human. Very posable models. A little fragile. I don't want to break it. Snap together kits, and I think these are awesome. So I kind of want to get back into a little bit more of this hobby that I do, which is plastic models. I do a little bit of 40K. I have multiple 40K armies. I also like to paint BattleTech miniatures, which are some of them are based off of Robotech figurines from the past. So that's kind of been in the pipeline. Just haven't had a whole lot of time to do videos or to make content based around that. But at least today, let's go ahead and unbox this plastic model. I'll show you what you guys need in order to complete these. They're very simple. Yeah, at some point I want to do work on some of my Warhammer 40K kits, my pile of shame. I have a bunch of stuff just sitting in boxes or sitting in plastic bags, unpainted. And they call that the pile of shame. It's shameful to have models that you have unfinished. So, and I went ahead and I purchased this. So, go figure. Yeah, let's take a look at what the contents of this. I'll show you guys what you guys need in order to complete these kits. You'll see a bunch of plastic sprues. So 1, 2, 3. This one's got a lot in this one. 4, 5, 6. Oh boy. 7, 8, 9, 10 sprues for this model. So a lot of plastic kit, a lot of little plastic bits in here. The main thing is you must read the instructions when you do these kits. Put the sprues back in the box for now. Let's take a look at the instructions. This is going to be super important. Oh boy. Lots of instructions on this, but highly detailed. It'll tell you what piece you need to clip, and then when you put them together, how you need to orient them in order for them to snap or to fit together correctly. These are a little simpler than some of the other kits that I've done. As I said, I've done a lot of 40K. Hope to show some of that eventually. And those kits, with the glue, a little bit more unforgiving, just because you need to do a lot of prep work to get the pieces, and a lot of assembly, and but these a little bit more forgivable, which is why I kind of want to do one of these models. This should be a bunch of fun. In reality, you only need 2 pieces of equipment to complete these. One, not even. Even the knife might be optional, but 2 pieces of equipment. Your trusty sprue clipper. You can buy these at any gaming hobby store. Find them online, Amazon. Get yourself a nice sprue clipper. This is to clip the pieces off the sprue. You'll need one of those. And then I like the X-Acto knife, and this is to shave, little plastic bits off where the sprue attaches. I'll show real quick what I mean by this. And pretty much all you need to do in order to assemble these kits. I'll probably have a few videos showing the assembly portion. It's kind of the plan for this little experiment or this video series. You'll follow the instructions. You'll look for the sprue number, the part number, A1, number 30. I'm not going to look for that particular part, but I'll show you what I use these 2 pieces of equipment, the 2 tools, the X-Acto knife, and the sprue clipper for. You take the sprue clipper, and then you just clip a piece off of the sprue. You'll want to you'll be able to get very close with the actual sprue clipper. This should be flush to the piece, and you just squeeze and snip the piece off the sprue. You can be very precise with these. I used to cut them off with an X-Acto knife. That is possible. this makes it so much easier. So we'll just clip a piece off the sprue. I'll show you what I do with the knife. You'll also want to be careful that you're not clipping a piece of the model off with the sprue clipper, but it generally ends at the piece. And then, yeah, that's what the sprue clipper is for. The knife itself is usually to remove little plastic molding or defects on the piece itself. So I'll just take the piece of the blade and I'll be very careful not to cut myself. I'll just apply enough pressure, and I'll actually use the model piece to push against the knife rather than using the knife to cut into it. Just by holding the knife in place and then pushing the piece until that little plastic bit comes off where the sprue mark was, I'll be able to just kind of trim it off a little bit here. So you don't see the little sprue clippings on the plastic piece when you assemble it. It makes it look a lot nicer in my opinion. Looks like, and then use the back of the knife to kind of scrape away any excess plastic mold lines and stuff like that. So X-Acto knife, the only tool you need actually to complete these models. Finish this piece up, and use the back of the knife to scrape it. But yeah, that's a piece. It would be ready for assembly. The actual assembly, there's a lot of steps in these kits. This one looks quite more than the previous one that I showed, but the final result will be a fully articulated Gundam model as I have here. So yeah, I'll go ahead and kind of go through the process of assembly in the next video. But yeah, just wanted to show this kit, the unboxing, everything you need to do plasmo or plastic models, or as they call it, Gunpla, just a shortening of Gundam Plastic. And as always, thanks for watching.